What's your name
My name's Zaid.
and where are you from?
I'm from the UK.
Nice to meet you. And the first question, what is something unique or special about your country's culture?
Oh God, there's not that much that's really unique because we sort of steal from other people's cultures and take them back. But I'd probably say I do like a chicken tikka masala. It's an Indian dish that the Brits sort of made up, and it's really lovely, really delicious. Try and get it if you can. Yeah.
Okay, thank you. How do people in your country usually greet each other?
Well, it depends which part you're in. If you're in the north, you normally go over and you say hello and you're very nice. And if you're in the south, you just sort of got to do that, like a little smile and just sort of nod, and that's it.
Okay. What are some of your cultural values that are very important in your country?
Oh, God. Cultural values that are important to us. That's a difficult one. I'd probably say tolerance, but that's maybe not anymore. I'd say democracy, but that's not anymore. There's an awful lot of things that I thought were values but are sort of changing. So I'll just sort of say alcohol. I feel like that's a big value for the UK, and that's never going to go away. We'll be alcoholics until we die. Yeah.
Okay. What are some traditional dishes in your country? The main.
Okay, I'll go back to the chicken tikka masala. I'll say that's a traditional dish. Steak and ale pie, I'm a big fan of that. And a cheese and onion pasty. You've got to have a Cornish pasty if you ever go to the UK. That's proper, very good food, very, very lovely. It's sort of like a samsa, but our version.
And did you test Kazakh food? Do you like Kazakh food? Which dish have you tried or would like to try?
Ooh, okay. I do really like Kazakh food. It's my kind of stuff. I do like a good plov here. I think plov's very good. I'm a big fan of the samsa and all the all-baked goods. I'm very interested in trying lagman and the one that begins with a B.
Bishpermak.
Bishpermak. I've not had that yet, but I'm very excited to. Yeah, thank you.
Okay. And is there any food that foreigners find strange but locals love?
Yeah, well, I don't know because we've not been here long enough for me to find out, and maybe you can answer this. Horse meat. So that's sort of a bit of a stereotype. I don't know whether it's true or not. But for us, especially in the UK, we just sort of ride the horses and then sort of send them to the glue factory. We don't eat horse meat before. But I've had it before, and it is quite. It's not my thing, but I've been told it's quite tasty. So I think that might be a little bit confusing. But other than that, I think plov's brilliant. I can't wait to bring that back to the UK. I'm making a lot of plov when I get back.
And question about holidays, costumes, and lifestyle. What is the biggest holiday in your country? How do people celebrate it?
Well, that's a difficult one because we don't have sort of national holidays. We just sort of have kind of Christmas, but that's more like pan-Christian sort of holidays. I guess the closest thing would be sort of like the football final or something like that, where a lot of people sort of, it's very communal. You sort of watch it, you can hear everyone watching it, no matter where you are in the country. Everyone tunes in and it's quite lovely, but we always lose, so that there's a lot of drinking involved afterwards. But yeah.
Okay. And what's one tradition from your culture that you're proud of?
Difficult one. I definitely say sort of British sarcasm. I really love a bit of British sarcasm. It's one of my favourite things. It's a great style of comedy. That or literature. We write the best books. I love British literature. It's the best.
Okay, thank you. What differences have you noticed between your culture and Kazakh culture?
Not too many. I think Almaty is a very modern Western city. I think on the whole, though, Kazakhs are a lot more friendly. They're more willing to kind of come up to you and talk to you and ask you how you're doing, like this. And then also, I think Kazakhs maybe are, like I said, friendly, but also in a way sort of a little bit more reserved than the Brits. Brits tend to sort of get everything out, normally because of alcohol. And whereas Kazakhs, I think, feel like you've got to talk to them for quite a while before you get to know them, which I kind of prefer. It's quite nice.
What's one thing from Kazakh culture that you'd like to bring to your country?
Plov. 100% plov. I love plov. I'm a big fan of plov. I'd love to bring that back. And then also people just being friendly. I think that would be brilliant.
Okay. And question about travel experiences. What countries have you visited and which one was your favorite?
Difficult question. I've seen most of Europe. I've seen a little bit of Central Asia. Kazakhstan's my favorite country in Central Asia, but my favorite place is definitely Sweden. I'm a big fan of the Nordics because they're all tall like me, so it's okay. I don't bang my head. So yeah, definitely Stockholm. I love the city. I think everyone should go and see it once.
And have you ever been to Kazakhstan before? If yes, what did you like most?
So I was here for 2 weeks and I was just working, so I just went to cafes and worked, and I love the cafes, but that's all I saw, unfortunately. It's great cafes, but yeah, I don't feel like that's a proper answer.
What's the most beautiful or interesting place you've ever seen in Almaty?
In Almaty, you know what? I am gonna say the cathedral. I do like it. I think it's incredibly colourful. I think it's very unique, and like the gardens around it, it's very, very peaceful. Especially when you've just sort of like been out walking around and with the cars and everything, it's very quiet. Obviously not now because they're doing all that, but yeah, it's lovely.
Do you have been in mountains in Almaty, Kulsay, like
Not yet.
Shumbulak?
Not yet. We're going actually later today to the Koktobe on the cable car, and then we're going to probably go to the spa at some point as well.
Okay. And do you prefer nature trips or city travel? And explain why, please.
Okay, I prefer a bit of nature trips, but nature trips where you get to meet more people. I think it can be quite isolating, and I think people are a very important part of the country, and you've got to sort of talk to them, understand what their country's like from their perspective. But I really do like seeing people's nature, and I like to see sort of the areas that people are most proud of, and kind of hold really, really closely. Like everyone in Almaty says, you've got to see the mountains, and I feel like that's very important for everyone. So yeah, thank you.
And where would you like to travel next?
Well, next we're going to Kyrgyzstan, I think. Maybe Bishkek. No, I'm not saying Thailand on camera. Yeah, well, I'll say Bishkek. I'm excited to see that city again. Yeah, it should be a lot of fun. And yeah, can't wait to do a bit more nature, see Fergana Valley. That's going to be very fun.
Thank you. It was the last question. Thank you for your attention.
Thank you very much.
To camera.
Hello, Miss Arashan. How are you?